Hey, everybody. This is Stephanie, Pink Cadillac Sales Director with Melissa. Hey, Melissa.
Hey, how are you, Stephanie? How's everyone out there?
I'm awesome. I'm so happy you're joining us. You have your dog in the background, which I love because, hello, he's like a 100-pound big baby who wants to sit on your lap all the time. So I'm just so happy that you get to join us today because we're going to talk about stories that inspire. And why you've inspired me is you are a Florida Fish and Wildlife officer. You're a game warden. You like hunt the bad guys all day and take care of the environment. And yet you're the Mary Kay superstar by night. So I can't wait for everybody to meet you. But before we get into that, what I'd love to do is some quick rapid fire questions for you so we can just kind of get to know you. Is that cool?
Yes.
Okay. Melissa, virtue or sin?
Virtue?
There's no right or wrong answer.
I don't know.
Sourdough or wheat?
Say it one more time.
Sourdough or wheat?
Sourdough.
Oh, fresh sourdough bread. Do you remember that commercial? What's for dinner tonight?
I'm not ready.
Favorite type of tea?
Favorite what?
Type of tea?
Sweet.
Sweet tea, yum. And say something in an Asian language.
Sake?
I love it. Well, I am so excited to get to know you. So tell the world a little bit about you, Melissa, and who you are outside of Mary Kay.
Yeah, absolutely. So when I'm not doing Mary Kay, you already mentioned that my regular job is a game warden, but I love cycling. Cycling's my huge passion. I pretty much love anything with wheels, roller skating. I love Volkswagens, especially Beetles, the old air-cooled ones. And I love water sports. I love scuba diving, snorkeling, kayaking. I love the outdoors. I love being out with nature, and I love music. Absolutely love. I am not musically talented, and but I'm one of those supporters. So
Yeah.
I love going to concerts. I love playing the music real loud in the house. I love playing rock bands.
Yes. So like you love to be adventurous. You're outdoors. You love anything that has to do with adventure and sports and music. So, when Mary Kay was brought your way, did you first originally think like, oh yeah, I'm the typical Mary Kay lady? Or what did you originally think when it was brought your way?
It's really funny because deep down inside, I learned about Mary Kay as a young girl, and I always thought it was the coolest thing. But I didn't have support from my friends because my friends were like, "You're too tomboy for that."
I know how that feels. So, when you decided to do Mary Kay, like, what made you finally take the leap? What was it that you needed in your life at that time, or what were you looking for?
Well, I went. I actually did. This is my second time around. So my first time around, I went to a meeting in like a room that was rented out of like, I think it's called a strip mall. And it was just like, it was a little intense. It was a little wild. And I was like, but it was still kind of fun. And I'm not into the sorority kind of thing, but I do like groups of people. And and I would like to have more girl friends just because of what I do. I tend around to hang around guys, but it's not the same, like
Yeah.
it's just not. So then I just heard all the opportunities, all the things. Like I knew a pink car was popular, was a thing, but I didn't know about all the other things in between and along the way, and it was just so cool. And then I moved away, and I just left because I was living in the middle of the Everglades. I didn't know anybody. I was like, but I missed it so much. I love the products. I even started buying other products because I wasn't doing Mary Kay anymore, so I wasn't getting my discount, and those products were terrible. Oh. And once I got back into it, I got my product discounts, and my skin got back to normal, and I was so excited.
Yeah, and speaking of your skin, because you're outside all day with your job, I mean, you are totally bombarded by South Florida sun all day, every day. How has the Mary Kay product actually changed not just your skin, but even your self-confidence, not just the product, but like the actual Mary Kay company?
Say that one more time.
So how has the Mary Kay products and company not just transformed your skin and how you've always, been out in the South Florida sun, but how
Oh
has it
yeah.
also changed your confidence and who you've become?
Oh, absolutely. So, I deal with people on a daily, so it just helps you. I'm not a shy person at all. However, it helps. It definitely helps change perspective how you talk to people and
Yeah.
how to basically care for people when you're talking to them, and that's the most important thing. If you're caring, if people generally know that they care about you,
Mhm.
uh, in my job or in my daily life, you're just going to get so much more positive feedback from them. You're going to get what you want, and it in a positive way, not like in a greedy way or anything like that.
Yeah.
um, you know it's awesome. You just end up meeting friends and people that you never thought would turn into a friend.
Yeah, and the best part is like you and I met through a mutual friend years and years ago, and we've stayed friends and connected this entire time. And I think one of the coolest things that I've seen you do is like you do care about people so much, and you do care about like the people that you work with in your regular 9 to 5 job, and taking care of the environment. But you also care so much about your customers and your Mary Kay sisters, and you have such a big heart. But what I love about you is you have been crushing it over the last couple years, and you were our rookie of the year. You finished the top 3 for this past year and top 3 in another category. Like you have been just dominating it, even though you work the most insane hours of anyone I've ever met. You work like the weirdest hours of life, but you're still able to sprinkle in your Mary Kay. So what I want to know from you is how much of a blessing is it in your life to have a business that you can literally work around your insane schedule?
So true. I don't have kids. I don't have a husband. I don't have that, but I have an insane regular day job schedule. I could be working a day shift, a night shift, a midnight shift, anywhere from 8 hours to 16 hours. And I can get approval for more depending on the situation. So I'm tired all the time. But what Mary Kay does is I work for the state. I don't get paid a lot on my regular day job, but I enjoy my regular day job. So Mary Kay helps with that lack of payment. So I can afford the things that I love. I can't afford my parents passed away, so I have a storage unit that I need to pay for, and I have things like that those kinds of things, and then the indulgements that I get to pay for myself. So
Yeah.
it's really fun. I've bought a few bikes that I never thought I could own. I have a tri bike and I have a racing bike, and I literally have 10 bicycles.
I don't know that I ever knew that about you, but it doesn't surprise me. But being able to pay for, your bikes and the extras and the things you couldn't afford, being able to have that Mary Kay extra income, I mean, it makes a big difference. But I mean, you just touched on something so special, and it's something that I've known. And both of your parents have passed, and so you really have this extended pink family from your Mary Kay sisters. Can you touch on how that has impacted your life since restarting your Mary Kay business with our team?
Absolutely. It's really fun when you make a new friend and a new sister. It's like having Christmas all the time. Well,
Yeah.
with people.
Yeah, it is. It's true. And they really do like help you feel connected and feel like family. And you've been with us on many of our trips and many of our getaways and spa weekends. So, how has Mary Kay and how has our team been able to spoil you and just bring so much fun into your life? Can you talk about that?
Oh yeah, so it's so much fun. The company itself sends out so many cool prizes
Yeah.
to earn, and then you also have your own prizes. So it's like earning double prizes. So, and I'm adventurous, so I love the travel. I love the hanging out. So we did what spa
Yeah.
weekend. That was like amazing. And then we rented a house in Vero Beach, and we just hung out. We
And
just
laughed our butts off. I mean, that was so fun.
there was no itinerary, just hang out. It
Yeah.
was amazing. And then having so much fun in Dallas
Yeah.
during the year seminars. I know this year we weren't able to go because of COVID, but oh my gosh, going to Dallas every year is so much fun.
You know what I almost think of, like, all of these trips now that I'm hearing you say it, it's almost like we get to have like Dallas for us is like a big prom and gala and like the Emmys and the Oscars all wrapped into one, but really fun. And then our getaway squad and our spa weekends, those are things that I personally treat you guys to. That's not a Mary Kay promotion, but something that I do for all of you working your business. So when you get to look back on it, did you ever think this was going to come out of signing up for a Mary Kay starter kit and starting a business?
Honestly, I like I said, I didn't have a lot of support behind me. So I didn't know I could ever really do it myself.
And look at you soaring and flying now. The best part, you guys, is one day when Melissa got her tiara, she got a tiara from us for being the rookie of the year, and she just crushed her year. She went to work in her Florida Fish and Wildlife uniform, her hat on, and she sent us all a video where she lifted her hat and she had her Mary Kay crown on. And she was now named the Game Warden of Mary Kay, the Warden of Mary Kay. So you are just such a spectacular person. And I want to tell everybody about this special we have going on right now, because you guys, it is only $30 to do a virtual e-start with Mary Kay. Normally it's $100. We still have that available. You get over $400 of full-size products, but there is a pandemic going on. So Mary Kay hooked you guys up with only $30 to start a business. It gives you a website and it gives you a credit card processing. So for $30, you could literally not just have the sisterhood, but like Melissa said, you know, change your confidence, love the products, have your discount, and change your life. So Melissa, in closing, do you want to leave the ladies that are watching you here today with any words of wisdom or anything you want to, you know, share from your heart?
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely get a lot of questions about, I don't want to be a salesperson. I don't want to be pushy. And this is not what it is about. And nobody wants a salesperson. We just want to build relationships, have fun. If that's something that you'd want to do, like, this is it. This is like so much fun. I don't know why anybody is not doing this for $30. Who can own a business for $30?
No one.
Insane. This is
I know.
insane. I didn't pay $30. In fact, I paid the $100 twice.
That's awesome. And you know what? It's true. We have so much fun. And like she said, like, we're not looking for salespeople. We're just looking for women who have a big heart and are open, coachable, and teachable to have a great time with us. But we have so much fun along the way. So Melissa, I'm so glad you could share your story, because, you know, being the game warden by day with your, you know, like your weapons by day, and then the Mary Kay lady at night with your lipstick. I just love that about you. You have such a big heart. You're so much fun to be around. And I know you're going to inspire so many. So thank you for being on, my friend.
Thank you for having me. It's really fun. You go from dirt to glam.
Dirt to glam. Now that's a new hashtag. All right, everybody. See you guys soon. Take care. Bye.